Another IJDM quick take on batteries. Well, rechargeable batteries. And why? Well, for years I've used these. These are the Energizer industrial batteries. Order them on Amazon or supply places, and they work great, but I have a lot of electronics that nowadays just burn through these, and I'm replacing them every other month and just having to toss them. They're not rechargeable. You use them once and they last, but it just seems wasteful. So having not been a fan of rechargeable batteries in the past, I decided to give another look at them and see where we're at. So here is what we're going to do. We're going to do a quick unboxing of the EBL Smart Quick Universal Charger. They sell a few different of these chargers online, but I decided to pick this one out because I like the display and the fact that it also has an option, which I'll show you in a second if I can get this box open. Okay, well, thank you. Well, thank you. With a little heart. That is just lovely there. And power cord, standard figure 8 plug, and the charger. There it is. Oops, and apparently, get this manual out of the box here. Oops. And a manual. Well, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It just kind of tells you what the state of charge is and, you know, what it's doing, if there's any weirdness going on with the battery or whatever. I mean, rechargeable battery is a rechargeable battery, especially when they're, I believe they're nickel metal hydride batteries. They're not the newer L-ion, and I didn't choose those because I've read mixed reports on them just not lasting yet. So I figured, hey, I'll give these a try. They're not NiCads, but they're the ones that came after NiCads, I guess is the easiest explanation. So here is the charger. And did I get one that was this used before? It's like, looks like the screen is scratched up. Or is this just a, oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Protecting the screen. Well, I'm not really worried about it. It's just a battery charger. Well, let's get this plugged in and see what we got here. And we will just go with, well, this is my closest outlet, but let's see if this cord reaches. It is not that long, but it doesn't really need to be. And we'll plug it in, and yeah, there's the display. And now it's a matter of having some batteries. Well, I do, and I have, and yes, there is 4 missing because I've already deployed 4 of them. But this is just one of those little kits that they sell, the EBL sells. You can buy them in 4 packs or 8 packs or 16 or whatever, or in bulk. And just make sure you get the 2800s, because I don't see where the ones that are like 2500 or 2300. I'm really not seeing why you would opt for that just to save $1 or $2. I'd want to have the 2800 milliamps any day of the week, but especially for stuff I'm using it for. So let's just take a look. Well, what comes in this case, this is an interesting little thing. There's D and C cell adapters. I don't know if you would like use these as an everyday thing, or if this is just kind of like a quick fix if you got a situation you need to stick a D cell or C cell in real fast. And you know, I can illustrate it. Somebody will say, why didn't you illustrate it? Well, you just take the battery, you shove it in like that, and then pop it in your thing, and it basically makes a AA into a C or D battery. And same with this one as well. This one kind of clicks in to it, and then there you get yourself a makeshift D cell, which it's, you know, it's still 1.5 amps on all these batteries that you use. So, you know, it's something handy, I guess, to have. I just got it because it came with the kit. So we are testing out a charger today, and I did charge these batteries up already, so I kind of did a boxing, reboxing, unboxing thing because I just want to make sure. And the function this has on it, which is kind of neat, is this discharge button. The discharge button basically allows you to discharge so you don't get a memory in your batteries. How often do you use that? I couldn't tell you that, but I guess maybe after every maybe 10 charges, you may want to just go ahead and hit that button, but we're not going to do it now because I don't want to wait for a battery to discharge and recharge. But you just pop your battery in, fit good. You can do up to 8 batteries at a time, and they start charging up, obviously. But we're not going to leave those in there because I have already charged these and have them ready to go. As my other batteries start to die, I'll replace them with these, and I'll do some regular updates on how they're doing. But I guess they're optimal after 3 or 4 charges, I guess, from what I've read. So we'll see. This is just kind of a quick overview. And the only thing, and it does charge these little AAA batteries, but the thing of it is, I don't like the way they fit in here. It just doesn't feel like it was like these batteries were made to just, I don't know, it's just the way they sit in there. It's just, I'm not a fan. I wish it could have had more of a dedicated space for them. I guess they're trying to avoid you trying to double stack one of these and then but even still, this, I've seen other chargers, they make better use of this, and this feels kind of hodgepodge with the way they did this. It just, I don't know, it's just really gimmicky, and it's just, it's not my favorite thing in the world. But there you have it. There is the EBL charging unit and batteries. Well, how do they work? Well, let's test one out, shall we? So I got this little LED light, and it is, yeah, it's bright. It's got some fairly new batteries in it. It does red and bright white. So, wasn't that fun? I don't know. That probably could be bad for the camera. Who knows? Okay. So there's the little caddy it comes in, and we will pop those old batteries right out of there off camera. And let me make this clear that these batteries I did pay for myself. They were not sent to me for doing a review, but I thought I'd do a review anyways. I paid out of pocket for them. So we're going to go ahead and it goes in. And this kind of has a weird thing. You'd think this would be the same size as a C cell, but it actually is not. It's just the way it looks. And that just, I believe, pops in like that. And then you put the lid on, which I'll do behind the camera because it kind of requires 2 hands here. All right. So what's our results? Well, you know, yeah, it's just as bright. I mean, it's working fine. So yeah, there you go. So these batteries die. I don't throw them in the garbage. I pop them in the charger 5 hours later. I have some fresh batteries, pop them back in, and just for the price of them, what I pay for these Energizers and the big bricks of them that they sell, I mean, anywhere from $15 to $16. These batteries, probably this initial set cost me a little more than what I was expecting to spend, but I'd say more than probably double or triple the cost of regular batteries. But then again, they're rechargeable, so even if you only get 2 years out of them, they kind of paid for themselves, and there's less waste. That'll do it for this particular video on rechargeable batteries here on IJDM. I do have more interesting stuff coming up. I just kind of chose this topic because I was just kind of laying on the desk and I needed something to post for this week, so thought I would cover this. And I do have a video coming up on a new laptop that is arriving hopefully this week. Yes, we will have a new retro laptop review and look over and playing around with it and cleaning it up. So look forward to that. Until next time, thanks for watching.